Hey everyone, hello, welcome to Magnolias. We're live at the retail store in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. I'm Amy and Sherry's over here too. You want to say hi today, Sherry? We're having our coffee, we're enjoying a cloudy day. Here's Sherry.
Hi everyone.
She's gonna help drop links today, and we have a new special buy behind us. We're gonna talk about this cute little lantern and its friend that comes in a smaller size. Also, we have some lantern decorating to do. I know you guys love lantern designs, and a few new things that popped into this display that I don't remember showing you before. So jump on, say hello. As you know, our sale has been upgraded yesterday. We are now at 25% off fall because yesterday was the first day of fall. We didn't do anything special except offer a great sale and feel like I should have done something to celebrate. I don't know. Like made a pumpkin pie. That might have been a fun thing to do. Well, anyway, welcome everyone. Hi, Nomi. How are you today? There's our friend Pat hanging out today. Hello, Luann. How are you? Terry, hi. And I'm so grateful everybody can join us today. Hi, Vicki.
Can everyone hear me? Because I can't.
You can't hear you?
I can't see us.
We can't see us? Okay. Well, let's see. We are gonna... Oh, you're not finding our Facebook feed?
No.
Okay, is it logged into the right account? You have to be logged into... Okay.
Sorry about that.
Let's see. That, and we're going to refresh the page. So hang in there while we get our technical difficulties worked out, everybody. It's a good day to switch gears on our special buy today. And that's weird. We're in... Oh, you're in the business suite. Do you want to be on the business suite?
Oh, what's this?
Otherwise, you can just go to Facebook.
Oh, sure. Oh,
But yeah, in the business suite, there's a way to do it. I just don't know how.
I'm so sorry.
There you go.
Button.
Whoops, down below.
Okay.
That's the deal. So, hey, we're getting it. What we wanted to do today was show you a couple different ways to use the special buy item, which is a lantern today, if you didn't notice. And I don't know that you had a chance to. Kate just decided a little while ago. Oh, good. Everyone can see and hear me. Thank you for that. We are always rushing around here, and Tuesdays are a busy day since we're closed on Mondays. There's always lots of messages to catch up on, especially with the new sale. So if you didn't know, we changed to 25% off. That's every fall item now at 25% discount. And that means you can select the fall leaves, the wreaths, the stems, the mum bushes, fall decor, fall pillows. I'm just looking around me. Pumpkins. We did a lot of pumpkins. Thank you yesterday. You did grab enough pumpkins to help clear a shelf for Carol. She was happy. Carol is the one trying to put all the Christmas away, and now today, as they're trying to find Christmas, they really do need to get it on the shelves because picking it out of boxes isn't working very well. We're losing things. Excuse me, I must swallow my coffee.
Need some water?
Okay,
Thank
you.
But we have
So why don't you tell me about the pricing on our new lantern?
Yes. The special buy today is the white square pyramid lantern. Both sizes are $10 off. The small original lantern is $49.50, and the larger one is $64.50. And with the $10 off, it's $39.50 and $54.50.
I know what we're doing wrong too. We don't have the microphone thing plugged into the phone. You guys, it's like a Monday. Okay, that's why our microphones aren't working. So we don't have them plugged in. And if we do, this should work. Let me see, hang on. Wow. Alrighty, testing. You were hearing me, but we had no microphone. Now we have microphones.
Now.
Everybody laugh for me because, laughing emoji would be appropriate right now. Okay, thankfully you're all my friends. If you're new, welcome to the Hot Mess Express. So, okay, I think what happens, now you should have sound. We should have sound now. I think that what happens is that we rush around and trying to do too many things. And in the retail store, there's always interruptions, where at the warehouse, one can be more focused. So now we should be seeing some messages that you can hear as we have plugged these in. So I just need a thumbs up. Okay, I'll get my throat going here. Now our special buy of the week is called the Pyramid Lanterns. And I have a couple pieces in here because I didn't want to forget to tell you, you can style these with the special buy from last week, which was this More Moss twig branch that's in here. So the large pyramid lantern is the $64 one, which will be $10 off.
Yep,
for
$54.50. Yep.
And then the small one
is $49 original.
Oh, wow, only $39. And I think this one is the 8x8. Is that what that one is on the bottom?
9.5.
9. Okay, so it's like a 10x10 and a 12x12-ish is what you've got there for the space. And then they both have the hinge tops, and they're both the distressed white wood. So I'll show it close up so you can see. Thanks everybody for hanging in there today. We have, now we're on a roll. So what we want to do next time we do Tuesdays is we'll just start sooner and set up our gear. We'll have it ready and standing here 30 minutes in advance. Let's decorate the big one. What I was thinking of was mixing some strong greens with oranges today. And I might swing the camera right over this way, which will probably make people less nervous anyway, because our friends that are shopping always see a camera and they run from the camera. That's the norm. So this little idea here is that we wanted to bend the twig, and I'll show you how I did that. This little guy was last week's special buy. Maybe you got it. It was $9 for our special buy last week. It's a little bit more now, but I forget what the regular price might be. 13 something perhaps. And we've got it kind of bent into a funky shape. Just disregard the crumbs in the bottom because we've had these moss balls in here. And we do sell a lot of different types of moss orbs, by the way, which are really handy to mix with your, let me show you a couple things from this direction. If you're trying to stretch your pumpkins, this is a great tip that I'm just thinking to tell you about. If you want to stretch your pumpkins and you don't want to keep buying pumpkins which cost more than moss balls are a great way to design big trays or big surfaces that you want to place with your pumpkins and help the pumpkins go farther or space them out a little bit. So we've got a couple choices for you. This is an example of the real preserved moss covered ball. I think there's a plastic ball underneath this, and then they come assorted in this bag. They are 2-inch and 3 and 4-inch.
And they're $22.50.
Okay, dried exotic moss orbs here is what that is. You get this whole bag. You can spread them around the house. You can use them all in one big bowl, but they do work well to help make your pumpkin look go farther. And then the other things we carry are these twiggy moss balls. So this, again, is a combination of real and faux moss. This one is mostly real moss. This one has some faux and some real mixed together. Wow, you can hardly tell. So the small one is a 5-inch moss ball, or 3-inch moss ball, and the big one is a 6-inch moss vine orb. Two different things. Those will give you a lot more filler in between your pumpkins. So try those out. You can use them all year round if your home is rustic, especially. We're going to use inside here a green ceramic pumpkin. This one is the terracotta pumpkin, the small size, and we talked a lot about pumpkins yesterday. If you love pumpkins, they're all 25% off now, and a lot of them went out the door yesterday. But by chance, if you didn't get a look, check out yesterday's video where we just kind of went through and showed almost all of them for you. There was lots of choices there. This guy is a bigger one. His regular price was $22.50. It is a 6-inch pumpkin. And we're going to arrange him inside there also. And then I had up in the front, there was one here just this morning, up on the very front table, Sherry, is a box of little orange pumpkins. They're in a clear square box. That is what I'm looking for. Okay, yep. And then we're going to use our green set of 3-inch glass dark green. This is the emerald green color. And the reason I wanted to use it is I think that mixing all these different layers of greens in here is really rich color and high contrast in the white lantern, but there's still going to be plenty of room to add some leaves and pumpkins. So we've got a couple different ways we could go. We could accessorize with orange in here, which would be really pretty combo to put all the greens and the orange together. Also high contrast, really showy, rich color. Or we could do green and burgundy and orange and see what you think about that. This is kind of an interesting little guy. And we haven't talked about this lately. This is the Cotinus leaf bush. It is a wine color and it's only 12 inches tall, made like this. So what I thought I could do was just kind of reshape it a little bit and lay it in the middle. It's on the very front round table, standing. She's running to get me some pumpkins in a box that I think we need. There, I wasn't worried because I had one over here and now it's gone missing. So we'll go find another one. So if you fan it open, we can lay this in the tray now. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. And this is a true burgundy color. I'm gonna wiggle it underneath the moss branch. Ooh, burgundy and green is always really pretty, but I like to amp it up with orange. So then we have this mixed pumpkin box. Really fun idea to grab this because then you get every size you'd ever want. This box was regular price, only $15.50. What kind of deal is that? That's a great deal. 25% off today, just like the rest of it. Kathy likes burgundy. I bet a lot of you like burgundy. So then if we put these little guys in here, can you see? Okay, this is a pretty convenient stand. I might be able to, nope, I can't bend it anymore. And these little guys come really small up to this bigger size. So you definitely get an assortment going on. And I'm gonna make sure I lift this up and show this to you since I can't get the camera angled right. So if you arrange the little orange pumpkins in there amongst the green things, then you've got a lot of color going on. Much better look. And you can just go crazy with the little pumpkins. This will all fit in there because that little lichen branch just kind of bends and winds through. So let me just show you what we've got going on. Can you see in there? Green, orange, burgundy, all together. Kathy said she bought a lot of pumpkins in the last couple weeks. Well, good, because you know what? The pumpkins, we were laughing yesterday that the pumpkins take a lot of space up. So it helps us out. The Christmas is just sitting in the floor in boxes, trying to get to the shelves. They're working on it. And the other switch out we could make would be to try this stem that I used at my house. In fact, I used this lantern styled at my house a different way also for the live I did at my home. This is one of my favorites. It's the mini leaf stem. I think that's what it's called, actually, the mini leaf stem. And it's pretty flexible, and it has all of these really nice bendable pieces going on here. But one thing about it is it's obviously less compact than that eucalyptus, or the cotinus, I mean, and that way you can
mini
see
leaf falls gray.
Flame. Oh, that's good. So that way we can get more color sticking up also, and you can just wind the stem, or you could cut the stem off. I'm always winding things, trying not to cut anything off here. There you go. So then you can get your leaf winding up and through along with the branch, which is a good look. There we go. What do you think of that idea? So that would be idea number 2, and then I'd have to drop back in there with more of my little pumpkins. I think I'm kind of liking the orange better. Which one do you prefer? So all of these items, with the exception of the candles, are a sale priced item. And the pumpkin box, did you find the pumpkin box, or do you need that barcode to be able to drop that link? The pumpkin box is a great value. You get all the different shapes, and all pumpkins are going quick, so grab those. But that is a really cute combo. I think I'm going to leave it designed up this way. And remember, that candle set is a set of 3. I should have all 3 candles in there, but we have the 2 at at the moment so that I had more room for the pumpkins was the idea. So that is all tucked in there, and I dropped a gourd on the floor. Cute. This will be how we leave the display because I think that's going to be really enticing while people are thinking about this lantern. So if you just joined us late, this lantern is now the special buy of the week. The large one is $10 off for $54.50. The small one is now $34.50. A 12-inch on the big, a 10-inch on this one. We're talking about the base in here, so you have lots of nice decorating surface. And what we're going to try in this one today is this pretty collection. Love this look. This is a new product. We haven't had it very long, and it's also on sale. The Rushing Red Leaves candle ring. It's a fun one because it has this little tiny angel vine base. So you can fit a 6-inch, I think there's a 6-inch space inside here. Let me see how much room is in this candle ring. Just in case you need to know, it's 4 inches on the inside, and it is just over 10 inches on the outside. Kind of fluffy out to about a 12-inch diameter. But the inside of this being 10, you can easily place it, and it's just going to pop through like that. It actually looks nice popping through. Now the thing that we're going to layer inside here will be something different. Let's put our squirrel fountain candle in there. We are getting low on these, you guys. The squirrel fountain candles have been available for a little while, maybe a month or so. And that one definitely has been a hit. All of the fountain candles are, though. Sue said her granddaughter has to touch every single pumpkin. Yep, hopefully she can learn to arrange them right back into the spot they came from. She can be a little decorator too. So this one has a couple of squirrels and the leaves in running around the candle in a raised form. This is a 4-inch candle, and it is about, I think these are 7 inches tall. This one is going to go in the middle. It fits just right. I checked it, and also we can close the lid.
What's the name of that candle ring? That red one in front of you?
Now that I set the thing in it, here, it's this collection, whatever that one's called. So that little candle ring also comes in a spray. I think there's 4 things. It comes in a vine, a spray, a candle ring.
Rushing Red.
Rushing Red, okay. It's a really pretty burgundy red combo. In fact, I don't know why this couldn't be used for a rustic red accent for Christmas as well. Kathy's got that one. It is beautiful. It's just a plastic piece, but I like the ombre color texture where it goes from burgundy to red. And red is really a strong color right now. So as we get into the holiday season, you'll find this one available in all its shapes and forms. I guess I've got the vine back here I can show you. And then you'll find this little spray, which was regular priced $12.50. And is there a third piece? Is there a stem? I think there's a stem that's $9.50. So that would give you 4 different shapes in this Rushing Red leaf right here. There we go.
Yeah,
okay.
There's a bush, there's a stem, there's a candle ring,
Mm-hmm.
there's a leaf spray, and a hanging stem.
Okay.
So
4
that's
things. 5 things?
5 things.
Oh, I'm missing one then. Okay. Well, they're all
Nope, sorry,
scattered.
4 things.
4
The
things?
hanging stems are frivolity berry.
Got it. Then we've got them scattered around this display in this area, which is working pretty well. The other piece that works nicely, and you just want something to help the white candles stand out in the white lantern. So I think that's a great choice. But another option would be this little guy. Now we do have this in a candle ring form. This little mini leaf thing here. I don't see the title on that. It is a 4-foot vine of small maple leaves, and the vine is paper wrapped, so it's real pliable and bendable. But rather than just use the flat out candle ring, which we could do, we could use the vine and then it comes up and out and around through your lantern. So you get a little bit more wow factor going on here.
What's that vine called again?
I know. I might have to run and grab one. It's right over there.
All right.
Because the tag does not have a title.
Okay.
So this piece, then you can sort of pop the pieces around and through. That gives you a little bit more excitement if it's coming out and around the lantern. Take a look at that. So it's a really useful little vine. It's inexpensive, and it does have its matching candle ring, so you can buy both of those pieces and combine them. Where did I set that
Maple
candle
mini
ring?
leaf garland.
Okay, and then there's also the candle ring, which is perfectly fitting in here. So I'll show that to you as well. There is your candle ring. And the candle ring is regular priced at $22. There's lots of little pieces on this, so you can lift it and get some volume out of it. And I'm sure you can just combine the two if you want to. Lay the candle ring in the bottom and add the vine over the top of your lantern. There we go. Here it fits perfectly in this little lantern. This, I think, oh yeah, the Hopewell, the black Hopewell lantern. We have this in white and in black. Pretty basic too. You can put it in all kinds of things. This is too small for the fountain candle to fit in between the slats, but you can put any of these guys in there. This is the big 6-inch from the Amber collection, and that fits perfectly. Pretty Halloween-y looking, actually. If you had a strong orange candle in there, you'd have a Halloween look. You could keep going on that if you wanted to decorate it. Can we add any pumpkins? I think it's too small to stick a pumpkin in it, but you could put a pumpkin with it. Super cute idea. And that one is inside the Hopewell lantern. Did you get that lantern dropped at all, Hopewell? She's getting there. Exactly. Would the Rushing Red stem look okay in the Snow Cherry collection? Oh, we've just been having that discussion. So there's two different red filler pieces. This one called the Rushing Red, and this one, which has another name. Do I remember what the name of this one is? This piece. Okay, Sherry's going to check it. And we've been messing with both of them, trying to blend them into the cherry look. So I think what will happen is that just like most of our Christmas looks, when we start into it, we have one direction that we're going with our brain, and then we start coming up with variations. We call them mashups. And when you do a mashup, then you could get like the less, take away the champagne glitter and go a little bit more rustic. So you could lean more into the snowy branches of Snow Cherry and more of the twiggy products, and use this with it to tone down the glitz of the flower stems instead of putting all the champagne in. And we do have a tweed ribbon, and I think it might go well with the tweed ribbon also.
This is called a Frivolity Berry.
Frivolity Berry. Okay, got it. And you guys can walk right here. This is fine over there. There's nothing happening behind the camera. Don't worry. We're in the store. I always have to make sure I don't scare people. So the Frivolity Berry, Frivolity, probably, comes in a garland, comes in a spray, comes in a hanging vine, and then they both come in candle rings. But you can see they're very different, except for similar colors, just different textures. So what is the price and the measurement of the candle water fountain? Okay, thank you. The squirrel link to the fountain.
I dropped it, but I can drop it again.
She's going to tell us the measurements on the link, so that I don't have to grab the tape measure and go in there. But we've got that on, and the price as well. So all of these pieces are all recent arrivals. We haven't had them very long. This candle ring fits in here nicely. It looks like somebody had it set up with a pumpkin on it. So it could be a pumpkin feature holder.
Okay, the squirrel fountain candle is 4 by 8.
Okay, 4-inch diameter, 8 inches tall. It does come with the remote. I did not grab the remote and bring it over here, but there's a remote that turns the light and the fountain off and on independently, but it also sets the timer. And then on the bottom of the fountain is a timer as well. So that is an option too. Hey, this candle ring is super cute. $64.50. It's a metal little, we should hook up a scanner to that for you. It's a metal hoop that is designed for a candle use, but I actually really like the pumpkin idea. I wonder if I have a bigger orange pumpkin, or what would it look like if we put the copper pumpkin in there with, maybe we just need to keep rearranging things. Because the lantern's kind of, the hoop is kind of a lantern.
It's called a green round open lantern.
Okay, $64.50. It's a regular priced item. We're going to decorate this for Christmas and put ornaments in here too. Kathy says the video and the audio is not keeping up, I think is what she means. Well, it depends on Facebook on the day. Sometimes it works, sometimes there's glitches. Let's see. So Frivolity candle ring. If I didn't say it, the price was $22.50. So I think that makes it the same price. I think it makes it the same price as this one. Nope, this one's $37.50. And this piece, back to the candle ring. Let's see how that looks. You could go that direction. Really cute. It's like it needs the vine to go up around the hoop, doesn't it? Looks to me like we need to wrap that up around there. That would be two. And then we could do the metallic. I'm kind of curious about how that looks. Nope, I don't like the metallic on the orange. Do we like the metallic on here? Not my fave. I think there's lots of things that this needs copper to go with it. I see a copper thing around here, but that would look really good. Maybe we could try to copperize it a little bit. This stem is apparently a $19.50 fall stem, regular priced. That one is the Woodland Berry Pick, 16-inch pick. So if we were to add something like this to give more copper, I need a surface, to give more copper look to it, that might be helpful. Just kind of playing with lanterns today. If you're joining, all of our fall decor that we're designing today is 25% off if you didn't know it. And some of these accessories are regular price items. I have a couple new things that I need to make sure I show you that I noticed and don't remember talking about myself, unless Kate did. I'm just going to shape this. That has a little touch of burgundy, a little touch of kind of coppery taupe colors. That's better. That
Those pumpkins
it.
are called Amber Fall pumpkins.
Amber Fall. So this is the short one. There is a tall one. Again, those are 25% off. I guess when you get those sale prices, can you fire them at me when you get the links?
Oh, sure.
That'll help. Here's the two sizes.
Oh gosh. $19.88 for the short.
Okay.
And $24.38 for the tall.
So we're at $24 and $19. There you go. I just saw a message fly by about a necklace. That would be a good project for Connie to help you with. If you want to send a message to the store or call the store and see if Connie could help you locate the Dainty Cross idea. This is super cute in here. I like how the pine cone comes with it and really adds a little something something. So that's just a spray of the berry, woodland berry stem, which was $19.50, and then it's on sale. And then we added the metallic little resin. This is made out of resin pumpkin in this hoop that you can go crazy with at Christmas time. Because I think last Christmas we hung a deer ornament in here and decorated the top of it.
The Woodland Berry Pick is on sale for $14.63.
Perfect. Now there's also a coordinating garland, which we did show yesterday. Very, very beautiful. Big garland, and that one is the two pieces that this product comes in. So if you like that coloring, what I would suggest, since this is looking so good with that Frivolity ring in there, is there is a garland of that same texture, and you could weave the garland through here.
It's $73.50. I'll link
this
the
one's on
garland
sale
right
for
now.
$73. Look at all these chunky pine cones.
The Frivolity garland.
The garland is?
Yeah, the Frivolity garland is $73.50.
Got it.
Not this one. I'll link that. I'll link this one next.
This is the Woodland Berry.
Yes.
This little candle ring is made of the Frivolity material. So you could wind that garland through this garland and have two complementary pieces for your space, which I know how many of you like matchy-matchy, right? If it goes together and you want to coordinate your room, that's a lot of people who would love that. Oh my goodness, these comments are going so fast I can't read them. There's a marbleized ornament on the snow cherry tree. What is it called? Patricia wants to know. Oh my goodness. It's tagged snow cherry. So if you go into the Christmas collection and choose the filter, show the whole list of filter items and find snow cherry, and then it will show it to you because it's definitely tagged. When we bring items in and they belong in collections, the team adds the tag, the title, the group that it belongs to, so that you can find it that way. So then if you're ever admiring a collection, you can always use the filter to find everything that goes in the collection, and we'll keep building those as we go. There we go.
And this woodland berry garland is on sale for $59.63.
Got it.
Original
So
$79.50.
you'll have a really full, this is long, you'll have a really full piece if you lay the two things together. And I don't have the Frivolity garland out here to show you, but again, it's just the really, really full version in garland form. Wow, okay, I'm going to put this back on my display because I really like that. We need to show that. I also wanted to show you this cool new vase that came in right up here. Speaking of green and how beautiful green looks today, I do like some dark forest green in my fall looks for sure. Let's feature this. That looks super cute. There we go. So what I wanted to show you today that I'm pretty sure has gotten no attention is this one. This is a brand new vase. Oh, here's the tag. It's the Emerald Moss Glass Vase, $59.50. Wow. Is that coming up online? I hope it is. And then it looks like the stem that she has in here is a new stem for $14.50 that we haven't talked about either. Really pretty. Did you find that vase? Because I know I haven't seen that at the warehouse. Okay.
I'm just looking under emerald vase.
Yes.
What did you say it was? Emerald?
Well, yeah, the tag says Emerald Moss.
Emerald moss.
Glass vase. So this little stem that is really new. Gosh, we should try to get this to go in the lantern also. This one is the Seeded Artemisia spray. It's called dark brown, but honestly, it's kind of got a mauve color going on. Mauve, purple, tan, sage color grouping, if you can see all those colors in there. And I think Jane probably just dropped them all in here. There's several stems in this vase. Kind of fun and interesting just as a single stem feature like that. So that one is new, and if we tried to work that, I wonder what we could do with that. Does it look good in this vase, which is right next to it? Maybe so. These smoky quartz colored vases are so fun for fall. We've got a bowl and this vase going on. There we go. Wow, that's pretty in there. Just something simple. This is nice that the stem is short because that vase, of course, you have to go one way or the other with the stems. And right now I've got just 2 stems in there. Does it need 3? I think it needs 3. What do you think? It's definitely a smoky color. Hopefully you're getting the color pretty good here. This one for Sherry. We'll just skip the emerald vase if you're not.
The emerald vase hasn't been pictured yet, but I just put it online. But I should take it offline because it hasn't been pictured yet.
Okay, that's why we should probably keep a camera handy and do that. This makes sense. So with this piece, if you want to grab that, what did I just say it was called? Oh my goodness, the Davenport, $38.50. Okay, great price point. Always love this vase, and I've had a lot of fun styling it. We bought quite a few because we had a collection that we wanted this to match. So now we've got it going in this fun Enchanted Autumn collection. The matching bowl that goes with it. Let me grab that so that you can see the bowl. It's the one we were showing the moss orbs in. So here's your matching smoky quartz colored large bowl. This one is the Dubuque glass bowl, and it's $49.50. So if we were to change the styling up in here, do I have some fun things I can arrange in this bowl?
What's the name of that bowl?
The Dubuque.
Dubuque. Okay.
Yep, like Dubuque, Iowa. Do we have any Iowans in the house? If we try to style this bowl up, can you see that? If I get back far enough here. Right now it has the moss orbs assortment. So we need to throw them on the floor or move them. One of the two. Let's move them over here in the package. So I think this would be a good case of how to fill the bowl. Pat's asking about this week's special. Pat, we just started out with the lanterns. The lanterns are the special buy this week, and they are 2 sizes. The small one on sale for $34.50, this cool one. And then the large one that I set on the floor so I could keep decorating is on sale for $50 and change, $54.50. Sherry can drop the link again.
Yep.
These are called the pyramid lanterns, and they will be while supplies last. I honestly don't think they're going to make it for the week, to be truthful. We have some, but we don't have that many. So if you were doing this cool Dubuque bowl here, let's try a vine. I'm going to steal this one. So we're back to, what do we call this item?
Was it, that wasn't Rush
Something-
Frivolity?
Yes, Rushing
Red?
Rushing Red. Kind of overwhelms it. This is the Rushing Red vine. There's a lot going on. Let's see if we can get it in here.
Hanging stem. Rushing Red hanging stem for
And
$19.88.
if we were to tuck it down, I think it's good to let some of it swoop out. Do you like that look? We don't want to completely cover the bowl, but it makes a good filler. And then I've got the small moss vine orb in there, the large moss vine orb in there. Oh, I bet it needs these metallic ones. That might be pretty. And it probably needs that pinecone pick again. We're liking this with the metallic pumpkin. So while you're hanging out with me today, we're actually redesigning our display here at the store and making new little groupings. This is the Enchanted Autumn collection. If you like burgundies and the reds along with plums, you probably like everything that we're showing in this group, which there's a lot of flowers to choose from. And you can find this whole collection. Sherry will drop you a link to the entire Enchanted Autumn collection so that you can take a look at all the florals, all the accessories. And I think we need both of those pumpkins in there. This might be the thing to do. And our pinecone spray just needs to make room for our bowl, our pumpkins to go in the bowl too. So you've got pumpkins and pine cones and vines galore in the Dubuque bowl, by the way. So if you do a brown, like a brown blue color for Christmas, this would be a great bowl to use with blues and greenery, I think, come Christmas time. We're going to be doing, well, we just talked about it, the Winter's Night collection. That one, I still have to build the display here at the store, but we do have the tree, and we were showing that on Monday at the warehouse. If you want to go back to yesterday's video, Friday, we talked about it Friday, I think, is when we talked about it. Okay, so we've got that bowl designed. What else did I want to show you today and feature? Oh yes, there's a couple little wreaths in this display that I popped in for freshening up the area too. If you are still looking for something showy on your door, the online store has some great wreaths. They're all 25% off. This is the beautiful fall day wreath that we have here and should be online as well. I tried to pick one that we had both places. Definitely hard to tell, but this is a true sunflower yellow and orange combination sunflower. It looks more orange on the Facebook video, but it's actually got a nice dose of gold. We've got true orange tone bittersweet happening in here, and then these leaves are more of a reddish color. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is a traditional size, about 24 inches on that one. And then I wonder about this one on the bottom. This one might be a in-store only. So occasionally at the retail store, we have floral arrangements that are not online. Maybe they're just here.
Yeah, we only have one left. Oh, well, we have one online and one in store.
Of this wreath?
Of that wreath.
Okay, how about this wreath? This one is one of my faves too, because I like the cream pumpkins with the metallic on them. That one, we'll let Sherry get that.
Pumpkin fern maple wreath.
There we go. So this is what we call a pre-made. And you're still finding a lot of nice pre-mades that are in the online store. And they are definitely going quick. So I think tomorrow or Friday, we're going to show some of them. And we're down to like onesies. This one we have a couple of though. This one you can add things to because you can poke into the wreath itself. And what I mean by that is this angel vine base, if you're a DIYer and you want to try projects, when you get this type of construction with this fine twigginess, you can just stick things right into it and it holds well. Unlike a grapevine that has big holes in it, when you stab stems into this wreath, they stay. So that is another way to get some color going. In fact, I had, like, you could take this little bush here or this little bush here and cut the pieces off and add that extra color. Now they're snagged. Add the extra color to your design. Oh, Lord have mercy. There we go. That we don't need. That's the box ribbon. And that's the Cotinus spray. So this one or this one, if you cut them apart, the stems are sturdy enough that they'll just pop right into the wreath itself. I'm trying to show you the two different things and how they would look. Okay, here's how it would look with the Cotinus leaf. And here's how it would look with the Rushing Red leaf. Both of those would be really pretty. There's kind of a burgundy tone combo in here too. And then any of the online bows, I think I still have the chocolate burgundy bow available that would look really good in this design. We should probably put that together. So those are some choices on a pre-made wreath. These wreaths then can also function as candle rings. So one thing we've done in the past is taken a lantern like this. Let me close the door. And use this as a table centerpiece candle ring, just like that. Doesn't that add quite a bit to it? So if you're trying to amp up your coffee table look or your centerpiece on your dining table, use a really large wreath, and instead of hanging it on the wall, treat it as a candle ring. So that would be a great option. This is a great looking, well, that's not going to fit if I try to cram it up there. That's too narrow. This is a great looking lantern if you need a good lantern for fall and Christmas. This is the Ravenwood lantern. Looks like we have two small ones here. I'm not seeing if there's a large. We have two smalls.
No, this one, isn't this a different size?
I think they're both the same.
Oh.
These are new. They haven't been here very long. And they're only $64.50. They're kind of a rectangular shape also.
This one says...
Yep, they're the same. So the big one's quite a bit larger, but I have just a amber candle in here. These are also the set of 3 candles. And if that's something that grabs your eye and you just like amber and black, which is pretty striking, let's add a little something to this design here. We've got a couple things.
So the 20-inch small lantern is $64.50 and the 28-inch large is $85.50.
Okay, got it. Carmi's here. So I was also, well, this could work. This one could go in. This is a beautiful gold colored swag. And the Golden Autumn swag, let's see if that one's online, is a sale item. Look at all the cute little pumpkins in there. That would get you a nice dose of gold inside the lantern. And what you would do is kind of just angle it up. And then I'd stick my candle off to the side. So this is one way to grab a swag and design. You would, of course, have to leave the lantern open. But that one is a cute display because you can just tuck the swag in and then fit one candle with it. It'll fit if you squish it in there. We have lots of little smalls.
We have one Golden Autumn swag in the store only for
$49.88. So if it's on sale for $49, you can get an item that's in the store only one of two ways. You could either call and ask them to have this just bought over the phone with your credit card, or you can message through the, probably buying in the online portal, and add a note to your order if you're buying other things. And in the order note, you just say, I'd like the swag from the store, and they'll add that to your invoice. And you just tell them the swag is the Golden Autumn swag. So that one is how you can get anything that's showing up and not coming up to buy. Yeah. It shows sold out, but if you click on it, you'll see that it's in the store, and that's where it's living. Our inventory is kind of confusing, but it's always the warehouse that you're shopping from when you're online. Another thing that you could incorporate and work a little harder than just putting a swag in there, you can get some little picks like this. The picks are, this is the pumpkin, oh gosh, pumpkin mixed berry. I don't know if they changed the name. It's like leaves. Maybe this is the rustling leaves spray. I think it's called the Rustling Leaves collection. These little guys are so handy. I like especially this caramely leaf that we have on here.
Rustling Leaves pumpkin pick.
So it comes with a pumpkin, which is kind of a green color. Let's tuck that in. Or you can get just the leaf with the berry. I'm reaching, trying not to drop this. And it doesn't have a pumpkin. So you've got two different ways. And that, bend it. That will give you a little extra something to put in there. I wonder if I can squeeze candle number 2 in. This lantern's not huge. This is the small one. You probably want the bigger lantern, but I do like, you see how we can poke through here? I do like the fact that these are not glass lanterns, so then your design can go through the lantern and not be stuck within the confines. So if we're able to tuck these berries enough places, I should be able to squeeze a second candle in. Let's try this one. And find a little home for him. This takes a surface, and I guess I should move my camera so I can work on this. So it will hold 2, but you are going to be pretty crowded in there. That pumpkin doesn't look like the right angle, does it? You get the idea. The picks and sprays are all part of our 25% off sale. And with those, you're going to see all the different color options. I don't think there's a way to really sort and just show picks and sprays separately, but a lot of different pieces have a spray and a pick and then a matching wreath or a candle ring or a garland. So there's always these little sets going on. And the Rustling Leaves collection is one of those. We have a garland of it. I think the wreath is sold out.
I'm dropping the links for all picks.
For all the picks? Oh, you can? Okay. Well, perfect. So that's a new lantern and a beautiful high contrast pick spray in there. And these are the amber. I don't know if you got those links dropped.
I already did.
The amber set of candles. So here at the store, we carry all the different colors of these 3 sets of 3-inch candles, and they have been handy throughout all the different seasons. Every color kind of has its feature season. I think amber does beautifully in the fall. It is white wax with a pearly amber, honey colored glass to it. So that is one that you'll be able to grab. Ooh, it looks really good over here with these candlesticks, by the way. I'll take a look at that closer. These are recent arrivals. We haven't had them very long. This is a gorgeous pair of metallic gold tapers. Ooh, looks good in this holder. And these are $34.50 for the pair. That is perfect for fall and Christmas. This is a deep gold color, so it's not like a bright gaudy gold. You can see it harmonizes well with the amber color. Does that help you visualize? I always like things to show how it matches up. And then these are going to operate with 2 AA batteries. And we did find out, they just slip right in there, that when you push the button on the bottom, you're going to automatically set the timer. So by turning it on, they are 5-hour timer, I think. That is exactly what you need. Because then, you know, if you're like me, you gotta remember to shut them off. But if you turn them on once, they'll turn themselves off. And then this is a newer candle holder that comes in different heights. This is very heavy iron. I like the quality of these. The forged cast iron tapers. There's a 12-inch for $21.50. This taller one back here is the $26.50 for the 15-inch. There could be a shorter one. I think there might be.
$21.50 for 12-inch.
Okay. 2 sizes, or is there 3?
One second.
But it looks really good and stable. You can see it's not flopping around in here. It's very stable inside that holder. Drops in quite a ways, so it keeps it nice and straight. And then these Kathy's asking the candle length. Blah.
There are only 2. 12-inch and 15-inch.
Okay,
Oh, the
two
candle
sizes of
length.
these. The candles are set of 2. They don't really say. They look like they're 7-inch. Are
Like
they 9s?
9-inch.
9 inches?
Plus with the wick, it's 10.
Like 10 with the wick. Okay. And then lastly, we have this cute little baby candle ring. Isn't that adorable? I think at Christmas time, you could probably put some little red berries in here. Is the babiest little wreath you ever saw. So adorable. Okay. I know somebody who would want this in their Barbie house. Wouldn't that be funny?
Yes.
A Barbie wreath. You can have one too for your candlesticks if you want to. So I think all this black and gold and amber is really classy. If that's a different fall direction and you want to avoid the orange tones, then that might be a color palette for you. So we've got great ideas today with lanterns. We've got 2 lanterns that are the special buy of the week, the white pyramid shaped lanterns. Those are going to continue either for the week or while supplies last at $10 off each.
These are called, the little ones are New England boxwood candle ring.
They have matching garlands, matching things. There's lots of New England boxwood pieces if you like this look. And that kind of wraps up my feature today. So tomorrow I think we have a new product to show you, something new that just came in. Kate's working on it, and it'll be completely different than what we've been showing you the last few days. So if you want to check us out on Wednesday, we'll be live again at noon. Hey, thanks Sherry for helping me today. Sorry about the rough start, everybody, but we got it done. Thanks so much for joining us. We will see you back again on Wednesday. Have a great day.
Bye.